Welcome back to Great Day SA, everyone. An elementary school in Helotes is remembering Mr. Manny, the school's former crossing guard who passed away during spring break. The kids who are mourning his loss are also finding creative ways to honor his legacy. Clark Finney has his story.
If you walk past the corner of Triana Parkway and Kinmount Lane, it's hard not to stop and stare at the bright blue tribute.
And he just would sit right here. He'd have his little truck.
Mr. Manny.
He did a lot, and he didn't ask for anything. He just did it out of the goodness and the kindness of his heart.
Kids attending Los Reyes Elementary are doing all they can to keep the memory of their favorite crossing guard alive after he passed away unexpectedly in March.
I told my little 7-year-old Alex, I said, he said, "What's all this stuff?" I said, "Well, son, that's for Mr. Manny. He passed away."
Bringing flowers and notes, even leaving sweet messages near the spot he used to stand. And they're chock full of things to say.
I was looking through his room the other day, and I found a card from a little kid who had said, "Get better, Mr. Manny."
Initially, his daughter-in-law began getting messages and phone calls after people started to notice Mr. Manny's absence.
So he had been out, for a couple weeks, and people were reaching out. People were texting, "Hey, I haven't seen your father-in-law. Is everything okay?"
The loss is especially difficult for her to talk about because prior to Mr. Manny becoming the school's crossing guard 4 years ago, he moved to San Antonio from Laredo.
He moved in with us 5 years ago to take care of our kids while I was in the final semester of graduate school.
During the years he dedicated to the school, he also had the opportunity to help his own grandchildren cross the street.
He walked my oldest, who's now a freshman in high school, and then my daughter, who's in middle school, and my youngest son, who's still at Los Reyes. He's a first grader there.
I really wish it hadn't rained because the chalk art was just beautiful. There were hearts. They had a lot of kids that had little sad faces with tears, and "We miss you, we will miss you, Mr. Manny, we'll miss you, Manny," things like that.
Thankfully, Adrian was able to capture them before they were washed away.
We were able to go Sunday to see the crosswalk chalk tribute that the school did for him.
A little rain is no match for the continuous outpouring of love.
It's been kind of rough. So we've talked about heaven and about what happens when we die and about where Mr. Manny is and how it's sad and we grieve, but we have hope that we'll see him again someday.
Until then, all of those who loved him will continue leaving their marks in honor of the man who left his.
I'm so happy we got to do this story about Mr. Manny because one of you actually wrote us, and we really appreciate hearing from all of you. So great job on that story, Clark, and may Mr. Manny rest in peace.